Yo, y'all know what it is. It's that time. Time to talk some football about these Cowboys. Yes, indeed. Ow, man. We got some good film. Obviously, we got some good stuff to talk about. We ain't gonna wear y'all out today with a whole bunch of Terence Steele talk. But if y'all want that smoke, we will give it to you. On cue. With no warning. Smoke. Give you smoke. Like no joke. Boss Cowboy. He keeping coming down with the people. You're not feeling me, and that's okay. Kool-Aid is not for the everyday. Yeah, when I'm coming down, OC coming through. We getting ready to climb to the beat. These boys don't understand. They smell like feet. I get crump. These boys don't understand. I might just dump. Like MJ, and I don't play. Man, I get serious on this stuff. Boys make me cuss when they start tripping, and then I start dipping. Man, just having some fun, man. Setting up the show. Let's go. Yeah, man. Boss Cowboys Sports in the house. With all the people. Come on now. Let's go. Talking this ball. Talking this ball. Talking this ball. Man. Yeah, we got more film today. Man. And this time is versus harder competition. I don't want to hear no excuses. Everybody that got the complaints, where the film? Show the film. Let's do some side-by-side comparisons. Let's do that. Yeah, man. All right, let's get the show going. Let's go. Let's go. Boy said, let's bring that smoke. Let's go, man. These boys want the smoke. All right, man. We'll give it to you. My Budale Prime. I see you, my homie. You be coming in. I appreciate that. Aaron, I see you, my brother. With the fire emoji. Let me keep going down the line at all the people in the building. Darren said, man, bring that smoke. Let's go. Yeah, bro. We ain't got no choice, man. We on a mission. Yes, Keystone. Don't slip on the drip. These boys laughing. Y'all must been laughing at my freestyle. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm a Texas boy, man. So I'll freestyle in a minute. And man, can't be scared. What's up, Nick? Straight out of East Texas. Big homie. What's going on? Yeah. Hold on. I ain't trying to skip nobody. Oh, yeah. William Kill. I see you. He said, what's good, boss in the OC? Yes, indeed. What's up, William? Always bringing that good knowledge with you. We love you, brother. Matt Godzik. Hopefully I got your name right. He said, "What's good, boss? What's good, my brother?" Bo Calloway. I almost said Boo, but I had to check myself. That's 2 O's. That's Bo. What's up, Bo? Hold on real quick. Somebody said you were going crazy on the bird out. Yeah, was I going crazy, bro? Y'all help your boy, man. Bossing myself. You know, bossing myself, man. When you're bossing yourself, you kind of don't hold back. My boy Caston, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Hope your son doing good. Really enjoy kicking it with you in training camp, my brother. Spoon Dog says, "What's up, boss? What's up, brother?" Yeah, straight out of NYC, man. We got the boys from the East Coast Cowboys in the house. What's up? Matt said almost 2K. Yup, almost there, man. Thank y'all for being down from the beginning. It means a lot. Obviously, it really does. Put in a lot of work. Nothing. We about to take them all out. Ball out. Nothing without y'all. Me and my hitters go all out. Yeah, man. Uh-oh. Ooh-wee. We about to take them all out. Man. That boy said, "I'm on y'all side. Team best 5." Yeah, man. It's the best side. Cause I'm trying to tell these boys, come on, go on, get over here, because this is where history is. We on the right side of it. We are. We on the right side of it. But see, I'm gonna start it off today like this, bro. Let's take some calls. Let's get into some calls today. I want to talk to the people. The OC, he said he ready, so he should be coming in at any moment. All right. But while he coming on in, he just sent me a text. He said on his way. Y'all go ahead and call on in, man. Let's go. Let's talk. We go freestyle until my boy come in. Then we go talk about, whatever y'all want to talk about. So we got the number up. It's 484-998-9332. 484-998-9332. Now don't be shy. Y'all go ahead and call, man, so we can get y'all in the show. So y'all didn't see, we've been putting that off because the OC been having technical difficulty. We got that all ready to go. So call on in. They're the OC. So we got the OC in the house. OC, they scared to call in today, brother.
They don't want to call in, bro?
They scared, bro. We gave them the number. They don't want it. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Wonderful.
All right. So, but anybody that want to call in, I'll be looking at the chat. Y'all say something and I'll put you right in. But OC, what's your thoughts on any updates that's going on today?
Man, I think that the status quo, man. Happy to see that so far that Dak is responding well with his ankle. I think that, first of all, that extra week off in the bye week helped him tremendously. I think he'll be ready to go, but I think that we should be careful with him because we don't want to risk anything moving forward. But I think he'll be good to go, man. I don't, in terms of the offensive line, I think that it is what it is, man. People got to battle, and it's competition Monday through Sunday. That's the status quo on this Dallas Cowboys team. That's the way it should be, man. So on our striving to win 6, man, I think that we got to operate a certain way, and I think that the new culture, and I mentioned this a few weeks back, is starting to really come in place, and we're seeing that by some of the decisions that are being made right now.
Right on. What's your thoughts on Dak?
I think Dak will be okay, man. I think that, the game plan should be to line up at 2 tights to run the ball, to do some limited play action and quick passes, because they don't have just great corners. I mean, they're not just super elite in the secondary, so we should be able to get off whatever we want to get off in terms of the screen game, in terms of the backs out of the backfield, in terms of some underneath routes, and then take a couple shots down the field. So all of that keeps Dak Prescott really, really clean in terms of his pocket presence and in terms of him not having to move around too much. And the passes I mentioned, it gets the ball out of his hand pretty quick. So I think if they run that type of offense and have the right approach, I think that he'll be fine in the pocket.
Are you concerned at all with Dak's ankle?
No, I'm not that concerned. I feel like if it was something that was really pressing, I think that um, he would not have even practiced today, right? He would not even have even done sprints today, right? He did sprints today, and he said that, hey, if something's going to happen, I want to get her to keep right now. And so far, so good on that. So I don't think that you just, run him out there like he's 2,000%. You make some modifications. But if it's a catch and release type situation and you're controlling the game with the run game, I think that he'll be fine. That's my thought.
Got you. Now, real quick, um, obviously, a lot of people want to talk about the matchups to Minnesota. Oh, and some people want to take the calls. I see my boy Dale Prime. He asked for the number again. So we'll take your call. It's 484-998-9332. And then Coach Marv, he waiting in the queue. Again, it's 484-998-9332. And there been a lot of people. Y'all been on the YouTube with a lot of opinions. It should be easy to call in and give your own. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I think they changed the number because I'm looking at a different number. I don't know what just happened. All right, Coach and Dale, call this number, 941-940-4171. The number is different. I don't know why. But while y'all doing that, I'll be looking for that call. Let's talk about Minnesota, man. What's to me like the biggest risk that you're seeing with Minnesota?
Well, the biggest risk is that we don't adequately block their two pass rushers on the end. I think if we adequately block their two pass rushers on the end, I think that inside we match up just fine, and we don't make silly mistakes. I don't think this team is good enough to beat us, but I think they can make the game competitive if we make mistakes and we don't sure up protection edges. But I'm betting on Tyron Smith and also Terence Steele to come out and do a great job. I think with the two tight formation, that's going to take a little bit of steam out of the legs of both of those ends. And if we do that, we should be in real good shape. I think that defensively, we got to tackle very, very well. We got young linebackers. We let go of Jalen. We got to tackle very, very well from the defensive end, outside linebacker. And I think that on the second level, in terms of our safeties, they'll be ready to tackle. I don't see the issue there. But if we play technique and we don't get reach blocked and we don't get hooked with those zone plays, then, I think that we'll be okay. But that's their bread and butter, man. Zone plays, play action pass, Kirk Cousins up the seam, stealing, things like that. I think they will make some plays, Boss Cowboy. I don't think where we go just come and just blow out Minnesota. I don't see it that way. I see us winning, but I don't see us blowing them out of the water, man. I think it's a competitive game.
Yeah, it's going to be a competitive game. I see the exact same thing. I think it's going to come down to the discipline. But at the same time, to me, their most dangerous weapons or threats, to me, is not their pass rush. That's just me.
Okay.
I think we go do a good job of neutralizing that with the run game, as we always do. I think we go take that away. The risk of it is they go also try to beat us at our own game. They play football like we play football. They commit to the run. They play action. They have good weapons outside. So to me, it's gonna be about what's the strategy to limit, because we're not gonna stop, to limit Jefferson, even over Thielen. I think it's Jefferson and Cook. To me, those are the two big fish that we gotta fry. And I think mainly what's gonna get tested over anything, what's gonna be tested over, oh, there it is, hold on. All right, welcome to Boss Cowboys Sports, your voice matter.
Hey, how you doing, boss? This is Bill Prime.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, first off, you guys been doing a great job. Thank you for all the content. Love watching the film because, like I said yesterday, right, the film doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just one comment. I mean, I don't understand why we're having all this back and forth about the best five, right? I always say, when we're in these discussions talking about who, is the best person to be within that top five, I think it's a good problem to have, right? And I feel like we shouldn't be having these arguments going back and forth, and just be happy about it, right? That the fact that we have more than five linemen that we can insert there and still be successful. It's just crazy, all the Twitter beefs and all that stuff, and it's pretty draining, to be honest with you, just seeing all the back and forth these past couple of days. And I just want us to just be happy that, look, Lael Collins is back, and the fact that he can play both guard and tackle, and if one of those guys mess up, we're going to be okay.
Man, fantastic call, bro. We gonna address that. See, he pulling us into the gossip. We were trying to talk football tonight, but we gonna get into the gossip. We gonna address that, and we gonna take some more calls, man. Thank you for the call. Your voice matters, brother.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. All right, OC. We go change course. We gonna come back to Minnesota though.
I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on. I was talking to Mrs. OC about this.
Yeah.
And her contention, man, was what was interesting was that oftentimes people argue against great ideals because they have nothing else to do, and because they like to attack people that are growing and that are good at what they do.
Yeah.
And so that was her contention. And so I don't have any beef with anybody, but I'll put my thoughts out there. We try to put good content out there, and I'm going to always have a good reason and an answer to anybody that wants to challenge my thought. And at times I will be wrong, at times I'm sure, but, didn't happen to be wrong about this. And so we let the chips fall where they may. But to the caller's point, he's right that we have some depth at offensive line, which is fantastic, right? We got two guys now that's not playing that could be starters. So it's a great situation to have. And, ultimately, the result of the whole discussion was the vision to be strong in the playoffs. And I think that was the whole intention, right? And that's the target toward winning six. So it's thinking long term while also appreciating the short term.
Right. And then also, yes, it's going to be every now and then passionate debates. And this is why, well, not for everybody, but some people genuinely believe their ideas, okay? Now, keep in mind, we all got the same goal. We all want to win six. So if somebody has an idea that you think is hurting that chance, you're going to be passionate about it. Now, what we try to do is we try to be at least courteous to the opposing opinion. But every now and then we don't get that in return. So you also dealing with two alphas, ex-football players who sometimes respond in kind. But the heart of the matter is really we fully accept and expect passionate debates. Every now and then, an occasional jab by the opposing party. It's just that keep it respectful. Like all of us, me too, the OC as well. Because we can get in our passions and our tongues can slip, and they've slipped it before, you know? So, but on this big five, because that was this thing, everybody don't see it. And sometimes they see it, they just don't agree. I cannot fight this thought. And I just want to be very understanding of the other side. What people are feeling, okay, is that we have set a all-pro, a Pro Bowl right tackle. And they are also looking ahead in fear that if it doesn't hold up, oh my God, we had a chance to insert him back into the lineup. I understand that fear. I understand that thought. I'm just going with what I've been seeing the past 10 games. This is not even just 5. Steele has allowed a very small amount of pressures over the last 10 games that he started.
True.
So I'm starting to develop confidence in him. Okay. And the other side might not. I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with scoffing at the idea and acting like it's a joke when it was always serious and making little comments as if we are not serious. That was it. You had some on that,
Yeah.
OC?
Yeah, you're pulling me back in. So I'm trying to, but you keep pulling me back in, and and I'm fine with anybody's opinion, but to act like that we're off base, our thoughts are unfounded, and to put that into a public forum
Right.
causes me to have a rebuttal and a
Right.
strong rebuttal, right?
Right.
To,
Exactly.
to let you know that I'm credible, and that our ideals are credible, and that we have experience and the decorum and the cadence to speak on everything that we speak on football related. Okay, everything. And so, not putting myself above anybody else, but definitely not putting myself beneath anyone else. And the whole ideal behind it is just that we want the best idea to win. We want the best players on the field. And that's really the heart of the matter, man, because we want the Cowboys to win 6, man. And so that's what this channel is all about, providing you guys with the greatest content and also some entertainment as well, man. So I'm cool with whatever people want to think. That's your opinion. And I will be respectful of your opinion. We just hope that you are respectful in turn of our opinion. If you disagree, and if you disagree, that's fine. Let's talk about it, but let's be respectful. But also, let me say something else, because you're pulling me back into this, boss. See, what people don't understand, and I said this last night, late last night, if you watched the show, we are looking at this like a checker game.
Hold on real quick, OC. Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matter. Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matter.
What's up, man? It's your brother, Mr. AT, out of Arlington, Texas.
Hey, what's up, man? The OC was finishing his point, and you're not gonna be able to hear him. I'll let you know when he's finished. Okay?
Okay.
Go ahead, OC, and then we'll take this call. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no worries. So, like I said, as fans, we look at it like a checker game. The Cowboys organization is looking at it like a chess game. And so this is how, and I just want to, and see that the problem is, Boss Cowboy, when we at times are too far ahead in thought, and so we get scoffed at like we're being ridiculous, but we're really not. We're just thinking it through and thinking ahead. So let me give you guys some more foresight, okay? Terence Steele has played well over the last 10 games, okay? I said this before. Liel Collins has, since his big contract, has missed all of the season, missed, more than a quarter of this season, and has been paid, almost $19 million, somewhere in that neighborhood. Okay, most of his contract money will begin to really kick up majorly these last 3 years of his agreement. Okay, the Cowboys want to be cap responsible. The Cowboys have won on draft picks and on free agents. So, what will save the Cowboys money and allow them to re-sign key people that may be coming up in a couple of years? What will save them money? A restructure, a release of those that are underperforming and that are veteran people. And so these are things that are on the horizon. And the Cowboys want to see what they really, really have without Leal but be able to bump him in to scenarios where they might be weak, because the Cowboys want options. And so the Cowboys as an organization are in the driver's seat because now they're creating so many options for themselves that they can't be hamstrung by the salary cap because of underperforming people, and they can afford to trade, release, or get rid of any bad contracts. And that's the chess part that most fans don't see, Boss Cowboy.
Right. That's the part. Because it is a lot of factors. The only thing people looking at is in 2019, he was clearly the best tackle. But you got to look at all the ingredients. You got to measure all the Kool-Aid. For example, Dak Prescott was not a better thrower than Romo in 2016. But Dak Prescott was better for the Dallas Cowboys. You're like, how does that make sense? Because one guy cost $10 million to the cap and the other guy cost $600,000. And if you're trying to budget needs, like I want to pay Cooper, I want to pay Tank, I want to pay all the other Zeke and all the other people that was up and coming, they had to forecast. They had to say, okay, Romo is better by right now, but if we work with Dak and coach Dak up in 3 to 4 years, he will be close or better than Romo.
Correct.
So let's go ahead and take the lesser player with the projection versus paying the more expensive player for right now. Now, especially when you add in injury proneness and momentum. See, those are other factors that people just ignore.
Yep.
And now the new thing is, to be honest, now they making excuses. Now it's excuses. Now it's, oh man, y'all been hard on Liel.
No, we're not. See, here's the thing, man. Nobody made you come in overweight, bro.
That's it.
Nobody made you come in overweight, bro.
But this is what they calling it. They saying he didn't even know if it was gonna be a season, so he ate a couple of more buns.
No, man, a couple more buns you lose in a day or two of camp. Months and months of bad eating and lack of exercise causes you to be in a position where you're so overweight that you're prone to injuries because you haven't been training. Right? This ain't a couple bonbons. This ain't even you hit the buffet for 2 or 3 weeks. This is months and months of bad eating and not training. I'm an offensive lineman. I know I'm 50, 60 pounds lighter than I was when I played the game. And you stay 300-something pounds, guys, on purpose. Most guys, most people that watch this, they don't know. They ain't 300-something pounds. Or they ain't never been 300-something pounds. If you're 300-something pounds, I'm going to say something. It's a very good reason why you're 300-something pounds. It's a lot of calories that you have to intake to maintain that kind of weight. And if you're not working out, and if you're not stretching, if you're not working on your footwork, and all of a sudden you get thrown into a camp and you got a kick slide full speed, oh my hip, oh my back, oh I can't even pass a conditioning test because I'm just flat out not ready. See, we're men, and it's a part of your personal responsibility to be ready to play the game. Okay? It's also a part of your personal responsibility if you fail the drug test. But if you fail the drug test, please don't try to bribe anybody because they don't love you. They just tell on you. We should know better. We should know better, right? So everything that took place with Liel Collins is on Liel Collins. So it has to be a degree of ownership. And I don't hate Leo Collins. I think he's a really good football player. I hope he comes back and balls. But we got to take personal responsibility. We cannot sit there and placate to make our point or to water down that we were correct on a point and try to soften it by saying, oh, they just mad at him. They want to prove a point. Oh, well, he going to be in the starting lineup in a week. You don't know all this.
Yeah. They want to prove a point. Hold on.
It ain't going to happen.
Hold on real quick. How do you want to prove a point by gambling with a $40 million asset that he's protecting? See, listen, y'all. Y'all got to understand the weight of this, okay? This is weighty. See, if the OC as a tackle and I was his quarterback and I'm playing for my job came in out of shape, he was not just risking his job, he was risking mine. I want y'all to understand that he was also an undrafted free agent. Two of them had to play because you was out of shape. That put tremendous stress on Dak, this team, the backup quarterbacks, and everybody involved. But we supposed to just sweep that under the rug on this channel. No, those other channels might, but I'm not. No. And I'm not saying that this is payback, because this is likely not even payback. Everybody trying to point like they're mad. They're mad. No, this is just business. This is business.
This is business.
That's all it is. It's just business. Yeah. It's.
I'll tell you why. Go ahead, boss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I know, man, I'm ready to fire on this too. Because just think about it. If somebody was doing work on your pool and they had great reviews, and then when you hired them and you put the money down to get them to do the job, they come in unprepared to do the job. You already paid them. How you feel?
Very upset.
And then on top of that, you get caught and you go to jail when you're supposed to have been making your second appointment to miss my pool. You got suspended. So now my pool still ain't fixed. I already paid you, and I've never really seen you like but once. I'm supposed to be cool with that. And it's not even personal. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. You gave Terence Steele that opportunity. You did.
Yep.
It would have been no talks of Terence Steele. It would have been no 10 games of consecutive good play unless you open that door. Now we want to blame Steele for doing his job. And then the podcasters that says this time Jerry Nim is doing what we would expect. All of us that said, I get sick of people playing just because they got paid. What about the best man? What about the most consistent man? Oh, now that we've seen it, we don't want that.
Oh yeah.
So.
And not to even see, you drew me back in, boss. I'm gonna say one more thing, and I'm gonna stop. So look, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
From a big perspective, after next year, okay, Terence Steele is gonna be cheaper to resign than it is to keep you, and he's given about equal play. He's going to be cheaper to resign than it is to keep you.
Yep.
Especially if McGovern gets a shot and he's balling. Hopefully, a badass picks it up. If not, he'll probably lose his starting job next year too. To be honest with you, but he's cheaper to keep than you. He's been more consistent than you. And if I'm a manager, see, most people ain't managers, man. No offense, and I'm not, some people, if you're not a manager or you never have to manage people, when you're a manager, think about it like you're a manager and you got an organization, people that's on your team. You love the people that you can trust. You love the people you ain't got to check on. You love the people that you can give a directive and you know that job will get done. The people that wear you out and make your life miserable are the people that you got to check on, you got to babysit, you got to do everything for. Nobody wants to manage people like that. Jerry Jones and the front office, they trust Terence Steele more than they trust Leo Collins right now. This has been a breach of trust. It's beyond money. It's about trust. They don't trust Leal fully in that role right now. So they're making him fight, giving themselves more flexibility, and they gonna make him earn it. Whatever he plays.
Yeah, OC. We got some super chats. We got one from Quincy. He said, "This is for dealing with false experts. 2016, Leal got beat by Yvette. He should have. That's what he said. But as far as talent, he was a dominant guard like he is at tackle. And in terms of getting beat out, that's not actually how it happened. Because first what happened is Leal got hurt, okay? And that's when, not Leal, Leary got hurt.
Yep.
And then that allowed, just like what's happening to him now, that gave Leal opportunity. Going into the bye week, they said, we go stick with this young guy, just like they're doing him now. He's experiencing what he went through, straight up. And then in 2016, he hurt his toe. He tried to play on it versus the Bears. He played bad. That was the first time I ever saw him get blown up because he tried to play on that bad foot. So that's the only tape you will find him going backwards. Okay?
100%. 100%.
See, people think we don't remember. They say, oh, people just don't remember. I remember the details of all of this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So then Leary got his job back. Leal had to get that foot corrected. And then waiting out, we was what in 2016? Hot. So when he came back, it was the same thing that happened to him. Youngster, wait, we rocking with Leary. So what we really looking at is this organization is consistent. When things are rolling, they get real hesitant to switch chemistry. Okay? This is historic. But good, very good super chat. And Coach Marv, he just showing us. Oh, I must have missed that call. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna call Anthony back. He said, "Preach, fellas, preach." Man, I guess, yeah, Coach. I'm just telling it how we see it. Some people see it different. We got another super chat from Quincy. He said, "We praise Nate Newton and Larry Allen for playing multiple positions at a high level, but crucify y'all." Oh,
Man, we
for the same thought.
Yeah, man. And what you said, Quincy, was championship Hall of Fame players, championship Super Bowl team. See what you're talking about, Quincy. Now you're talking about what we trying to talk about. You're talking about championship caliber teams. You're talking about teams that go deep in the playoffs. You're talking about teams that win the NFC. That's what you're talking about now, Quincy, and that's what we talking about.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, OC. I want to get into that run game film. All right,
let's go. Let's rock it.
I want to get into this run game film because, see, a lot of people fighting on Twitter. Ain't nobody showing no film but us. Hold on real quick. We got a call. I think that's Ant.
Yep.
Boss Cowboys Sports, where your voice matter.
Hey, what's going on, boss?
Oh, it's Coach. What's up, Coach?
Coach Marv. I know I can't hear OC, man, but I don't need to hear OC preaching today, man. Both of y'all preaching today, man.
Oh, man. Thank you, Coach.
But let me give a little snippet, man. Y'all so right about how Leo Collins came in. And let me tell you something else about Leo. Leo wanted to move to tackle. Remember, he was an undrafted free agent because of the stuff, and he wanted to get paid. So I don't know how much he wanted to play tackle, but he knew tackle would give him bigger money than guard. So that's one of the reasons he said, okay, I'd rather be out here on the tackle so I can get a bigger contract. But he could be an all-pro guard. But we have to understand. I know a lot of people talking about, well, this is, we looking too much into this. This is to be suspended in the NFL for 5 games. There's some other things behind the scenes that maybe we might not know. And I think it's for Liel, this is the best thing for him to maybe get an opportunity to be that all-pro guard again, like I've told you before, so he can extend his career in Dallas and retire Dallas Cowboy. I watch these other podcasters, and heard a lot of guys talking about, oh man, all the things you've been saying. Film don't lie. 5 games don't lie. Terence Steele is playing very good football. Yes, he's not. He may have some hiccups in there, but the guy has put in the work, and he's doing a great job. I ask people this: if you have Collins at tackle for the 5 games, how much better could he do? Not give up a sack? How much better could he have done? So you're the thing that we have a problem with, and I'm gonna say this about football. Football is the team that wins the middle of the field usually wins games. And this move may give us strength of our middle of our offensive line. And it strengthens our middle of our offensive line. It allows you to do multiple things, and it helps the tackles out. I think OC would agree with this. If you got 2 good, strong guards in the center there, man, you help your tackles out, man, because they help the angles, man, because the quarterback can step up. And that's going to help out our tackles a great deal. And Collins wants to go back. I can believe he wants to go back. The hip problems, he don't want to be chasing these defensive ends anymore. He can play with a little extra weight now. He don't have to be so much trying to keep his weight down. He can play a little bit more extra weight. This is going to help him extend his career in Dallas. It's not going to be at the tackle position if this young kid keeps playing well, because it's become a money thing. So guard may be the best thing for us. And I tell y'all guys, keep putting out the comment and backing it up with film, because film does not lie. This is not John Madden football. This is not a fantasy football. This is real hardcore football, and film don't lie. I'll holler at y'all fellas.
All right, Coach. Always love the calls. Always. Thank you so much. All right, let me call real quick Anthony, because we're going to talk about something that he actually sparked because we, partnered in his group. So anyway, I'm calling him now. Hopefully pick up the phone. We're going to talk about something. All right. Say, I would call y'all. That's what y'all don't know.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? You so impatient. Why you hang up, brother?
Man,
No, we got you on the show, man. What's up?
Okay, man. How you doing, Mr. OC? Man, what I want to do, and I want to play something from 105.3, and what it is some scouts. Brian Browder's contacted some scouts in the NFL on who they would play, Steele or Collins.
Yeah, I heard it.
I wanted to play.
2 of them said they would play Steele.
Yeah. So I wanted to play a clip to see what y'all thought if that's okay.
You sure if we can hear it, or you gonna be able to do it in the format we can hear?
I'm gonna just play it. I'm gonna just loud enough to hear through my phone.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. And then we gonna talk about this, because I heard this, and we can talk about this. It's gonna shock a lot of people.
They want to be paid like offensive tackle. Okay, here's my last guy. Here. I asked him the same question. If you had to have an offensive tackle to play, Steele or Collins? My guy said, kind of like Steele better.
See, these guys.
What we're learning is, even for current executives, it's impossible to know all the players in the NFL.
I like that. Let's talk trash.
You gotta Google them and watch a couple matchups.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh yeah, now I got an updated take. This guy, it's interesting because this just goes to show you how different these guys. How different scouts evaluate. Okay, He says, but I'll tell you this. He goes, this is a good problem to have. I said, well, okay, give me a thumbnail why. He says he's a better athlete. And I think
Better
his back
athlete.
throw is better. We said
He
about,
might be a better athlete.
yeah. But
Now, hold on. He's saying Steele is a better athlete than Liel.
But the idea that he's out here locking down good pass rushers is also a little bit of a created narrative.
I kind of feel like that they're helping him along the way, but I give
Nobody
the Cowboys
said that.
credit for doing that. I really.
Okay. That's it, man. I'm gonna hang up.
All right, bro. Anthony's so messy. That boy is messy. All right, man. All right. Well, the only thing I can say about that is what Coach Marv said. That's why we getting ready to go to this film. You cannot watch the film and talk bad about Steele. Now, you can have imaginary opinions, but once, like we showed yesterday, we gonna show today if we got time. If I show you the New England tape, it's gonna be just like the Giants tape, mostly on an island, mostly one-on-one. But if you listen to everybody else, oh, they've been helping Steele. Oh, they've been having a chip. They've been having to do everything in the world to just help that poor little undrafted. No, the film don't say that. So OC, I was giving you an aqua pause. So let's get into. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean, we can get into the film, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, it's out the game, man. And you understand the players and the positions, and that's just the thing, man. That's why you need to follow Boss Cowboys Sports. Like, share, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications icon so you can get the latest and greatest in Cowboy sports and content. Because the benefit that we have is that we played the position long enough. I played a little bit professionally, and that we have a really good understanding of the positions. And so when we explain something to you, it's not that we're making it up, and we're looking at what we see and actually what's going on. And Coach Marr brought up an excellent point that I want to give him a shout out for and give him his flowers for. And you're going to see some of this on this film too. When you have strong interior play, not only can you control the run game and the zone and the dive better, he alluded to the fact that it helps your tackles. Well, how does that help your tackles? Right? That's the question. How does that really help your tackles? Well, it helps your tackles because it allows your tackles to be more aggressive against edges. And if they get beat around the edge, it's a cleaner pocket for the quarterback to step up into because the front three, the interior three, are not getting pushed back into the quarterback. See, if you got a weak interior three, it's more pressure on the tackle to have to keep his man super wide and not give up any edges. So, great point, man. Great point. So, anyway, we can get into the film, bro.
And see, before we get into the film, there's also a debate out there about Connor Williams versus Steele. Steele is playing better. Now, this is what they like to do. Even on just play. Okay? Even on just play. Okay? We're going to show it on the film. All right? But it's also what what people leave out. That's why people not really debating this in good faith. Yeah, they leaving out the penalties. So this is called a game of inches, and you dealing with a guy who that's top in the league in penalties. Like, that's not a factor of your job.
And it's not his effort that makes him top in penalties. It's physical deficiency that leads him to places where he gets called for penalties. It's physical deficiency. It's not his effort. And I love Connor Williams. I think he's a hustler. He's a scrapper. But it's physical deficiencies, man, that puts him in positions to hold people.
All right, here we go. This is the one I want to talk about. All right. Y'all get ready. All right, y'all get ready, because we go really break this down. It's film time. All right.
The OC.
The film breakdown.
All right. So one of the main things that we go talk about, because we go break down film at a time, okay? This also came from the previous caller, Anthony Turrell. If you don't know about Cowboys Nation as a group, that's a partner group of Boss Cowboys Sports. We affiliated with Cowboys Nation, so y'all make sure y'all join that group. But he posted this in the group, showing in the Giants game the heavy running to the right. All right. Which most of it was coming off Steele. Right. So people started making excuses like this is happening because they're pulling Connor Williams. And Steele is not a good run blocker. Well, we showed him on Pass Pro yesterday. We go talk about him on run blocking today. All the film yesterday was Pass Pro. This is the same game in the same order, meaning we didn't leave out no running plays. We didn't cherry pick this. We go let it run, both good and bad. It's on you, OC. You got it.
All right, here we go. Look at Terence Steele, top of the screen. Left. Excuse me, right tackle here. Pins this man in. He almost overreaches the guy.
He
But
did.
He missed the block. Missed the guy. And he's quick on him, man. Quick first two steps. Here he is inside. Ooh, look at the hip. He's hitting the hip. He's up on the linebacker, and the linebacker does not get there and make the tackle. Great combo up to the
I
linebacker.
also
Great
want to real quick show that there was also a good block by Connor Williams. All right, so we being fair on this particular pull to the right. Watch Connor Williams as well.
Yeah, and but go ahead and run this one back again, man, because I want to point out something that's really high level technique, right, by Terence Steele, and this is why they trust him. You can run it back to the beginning on that particular play. High level technique, not that one. I'll let it run to the next one. There we go, beautiful. So here it is. Look how Terence Steele attacks the hip of that defensive tackle. Look at this combo. He attacked the hip. See how he see him hit
Yeah.
that hip?
He did.
He
Yes.
pushed him completely into the A gap. He hits that hip. He hits that hip, and here he is again, holding his own. Right there, it is. That's a standard ISO play. Stands at the defensive end, holds his own. Strong at the point of attack. Strong at the. Here he is again, hitting the hip, up on the linebacker, pushes him. Tackle's already made. All right, so good job by him there. All right, so here he is again, right tackle. Oh, they pull. Okay, so he has the seal block on 97. He had the seal block on that. He steps down inside and seals the guy. Here he is. This is easy work right here. He just pushing number 51 all over the field, pushing 3-4 yards back. I mean, he's taking care of his business. So step down inside with the trap. That's the counter trap, right? Pull guard, pull tackle. He steps down inside and he seals in number 97. Fantastic job. You got to have quickness and you got to have strength to be able to effectively seal the guy down in there. All right, so good job there. He's up on his block, and there he is. All right. So Terence Steele, right tackle, arrows on him. Good job, Boss Cowboy. There he is again. Look at him pushing number 98 down the field. Great job, man. They pulling the counter tray on him because he's sealing this guy. Here he is, and this is a hard block. That's a really hard block. That's a hard block. When you got to reach a 3 technique and they're running a sweep to the outside, he reaches the guy. Great job. Up on the second level. Good job, man. I mean, he gets his feet knocked out, but he's blocking the guy up on the second level. Here he's inside. Boom, getting up on the second level, knocking the guy. Boom. Look at it.
Still be moving too, bro.
Over. So quick feet, man. Really good in space, man. Here he is. Boom. And notice the subtlety. Run that one back because this is subtleties. Right? He could have stepped inside, but he didn't. Here he is again up on the second level. All right. Now I want to see the next play. Look at how his feet are down on the ground quick, and he doesn't go because the guy's about to slant inside. Look at this defensive end. Look at the quick second step. See how he wanted to come inside? The quick second step, he prevents the guy from getting inside leverage and just bullies him back. That's great technique and great footwork by Terence Steele. 1-on-1, all right, that's a stalemate, but he ends up finishing this guy and pancaking him. So he loses at first, but then he wins. He loses at first, then he finishes the block well. Inside, hitting the hip again. Look at him hit that hip. All right, that's a fumble. But hit the hip, was ready to come off on the backer. So that's next level technique when you see tackles attacking the hip. There he is pushing the guy out. I mean, just doing just a fantastic job, man. Fantastic job. I mean, if I'm an offensive line coach, all these plays are pluses. Here he is on a reach combo, and then he's up on the second level. Fast enough on the combo block to get up on the second level combo, and then he's off on. Here he is again. Look at the pull. Look how he seals the guy. Fantastic job. He's sealing this guy every time they pull. This guy's not getting no penetration. Here he is again, washing this guy inside, staying on the block, being nasty. He gets knocked off, but he's being nasty. He's trying to finish. This guy's trying to finish. He ain't just trying to block you no more. This dude's trying to finish. Here he is again, running this guy down the field. The guy comes off, plays over. I mean, man, here he is, deuce, boom. Woo! He missed him, but he slowed him down. He missed him, but it was a nasty double team block up to number 48, that linebacker. Here he on the goal line. Here's the difference. Okay, here guys try to nose dive. He just lays on top of him, which is what you should do. If a guy just submarines, you got to lay on top of him. Here he is pointing out. He's talking. He's aware of who he got. Boom. Here he is. Look at that fan block. That's called a fan block. All right tackle,
Now,
right guard.
real quick, they call holding on this. Was this holding?
Let me see.
I'm sure they call holding on Steele. Watch this.
Let me see it.
Nah, that ain't no
Nah,
holding.
No, that's being physical. That's being physical and knocking your man out of the lane, man. That's being physical. That was not a hold. All right. Here he is, deuce block, tight end. Like, look at that, beautiful, excellent. That's textbook, man. Double team with the tight end up to the outside linebacker. That's a textbook combo up to the second level. All right. Boom. Look at this. He boom. All right. Good job, man. So he's frustrated number 53. You just try to get mad and rough him up. He ain't even concerned about making tackles. He want to fight Terence Steele. That's when you know you're doing a good job. Here he is, right here. So he cuts off that outside linebacker for Tony Pollard. Tony, if the outside linebacker has to run underneath the block, then that means he lost. You did your job. Here he is again. All right. Very good, man. Just being strong at the point. Good job. Not as much push on that one, but good job. Here he is again, number 97, double team block, and doing a great job. I think that's him and Connor McGovern, actually.
And I like that because they dapped each other up. This is one of my favorite plays, bro. When they know they beat them, then they get up and they dap each other up. Y'all watch this, man. I've been watching this. Yeah, they combo that, and then they get up after they get them, and they
Yep.
That's what you want out of youngsters, man. Yeah, we got with them boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That mean we know we hold you.
Yes.
We hold you. That's it. We hold you out.
Them boys dapped each other up.
Here it is again. Great reach block. Okay, great reach block. So again, he stays on the block, so he wins on the initial reach, and the guy gets back in the gap. He stays on the block, and hey, he does what he has to do. So right here, lost his feet a little bit, man, but hey, man, he did what he had to do. He got the job done. A little bit high on that play. Want to see you play with just a little bit more leverage. All right, so good job right here, man. Just being physical and strong, man. Sticking on your block, man. Nothing wrong with it.
Listen, man. Steele,
Nothing wrong with that.
if he lose a rep, the next rep, oh my God, look at it. Look at him. Watch him.
Here he is. Here.
Get over this pile. Get over that pile.
Yeah, man. Just knocking people around, man. Knocking people. But just, I mean, again, very impressive, man. And I mean, he loses feet on this. You got to run your feet, keep your base wide. But that happens when you're long and tall, because he's a long
Zach
and
Martin
tall
did too.
All right, so boom, here he is. Woo!
That touchdown is because of Steele.
Yeah, man, pulls around and is athletic enough to get on that DB.
Yep.
So here he is.
Touchdown.
Around, boom. There he is, and he seals them, right?
Yep.
He got the seal. He got the outside shoulder. He seals that DB, man. He seals him. All right. So here we go again. Stepping inside, very good. He keeps this guy from just crashing, and so that that's kind of like a pile-up type play, but he did his job. Look at him again. Combo, looking back. All right, so yeah, he. I mean, not a lot he can do there, man. I mean, he did what he could do. They brought two. He took the one that came to him. All right, so here he is again. Just fighting, pressing people off, man. So no problems with him right there. Let's look on overload formation. Woo! There he is. Good job. defensive lineman runs away. He's up on the second level and blocking 43, I believe. Here he is again, shuffling the side, combo block. And so combo block up to the linebacker, and he does his job, man, getting down and dirty on the pal, man. Everything I see here, Boss Cowboy, looks like a guy, man, that's really playing well, man. And I'm going to say the guy with another hard off season has the upside to be a potential Pro Bowl caliber player, man.
Y'all heard that?
He has the potential to be a Pro Bowl caliber player. With another hard off season of work and improvement, that dude can become a Pro Bowl caliber player. So that's why you had no fall off when Leal was out, which, to Leal's demise on some levels, it makes him expendable, but it's not really demise. He just has to come in and play great at the guard position and take care of his business because Steele is playing well. And if you look at this tape, and as I even look at this with you now, Boss Cowboy, if I'm the offensive line coach, you know what? I'm doing the same thing Philman did. Yep. I'm not benching Steele. I'm not benching Steele. I'm not benching Steele. Oh, man. I ain't benching Steele. He's playing too good.
Yep.
I'm not benching that guy. Why would I bench that? Why would I bench that? I'm not benching that guy.
Yeah.
No way.
It's one thing I want y'all to notice, too, is watch how he's consistently first off the ball. That's another thing. He's consistently, watch his first step. He's consistently first off the ball. Watch. Just watch him versus everybody else. Yeah, man. So this is what we've been saying we wanted as Cowboy fans. We've been saying if we see somebody that seems like they're up and coming, but they're cheap, we didn't want them to make decisions based on money. We paid this guy, so we got to start this guy. This is exactly what we've been saying we've been wanting to see. Sadiqa, I've probably been butchering Leal's name forever. It's Leal. We've been saying Leal. It's Leal.
Sorry, Sadiqa. Thank you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah, and so shout out to Philman, man. Shout out. This took some nuts. You can't watch his film. You can't watch his film and say this is bad. I'm sorry. Like everybody trying to point to some conspiracy theory. They're mad. Yeah. Disappointed maybe, but he's healthy. So if he was clearly way better, and if Steele was playing bad, let me ask you a question, everybody. If Steele was playing like he was playing the first 8 games of last year, they would not start Leal. They would start him. But the only reason they like, nah, we don't know, because it's not just the play. It's also the play mixed with how much he costs, his upside, no injuries. It's no surgery on him. He's longer. He has the prototypical body build of a tackle versus Leal is a mix. But the purchase, if you want to draw what a tackle looks like, let's just look at Steele and look at Tyron Smith. Now, I know y'all saying he not Tyron Smith, boss. Shut up, boss. He not Tyron Smith. Shut up. You doing too much. Just all I want you to do is look at the size. Can we just do that? Can we just look at how they look while they're down in their stances and see that both of those guys are long as giants? And this is just year 2. What would still be year 3? Nobody talking about that. What would still be year 4? Nobody talking about that.
OC already talked about it. OC already talked about it. I already talked about it 2 weeks ago now, I believe. And I'm going to say it again on record. Look, man, he's playing better at right tackle at this point in his career than Leal Collins was. With the same number of, he's playing much better than Leal was. Ooh. It took Leal to adjust.
Look,
He's playing much better than Leal. I can't even see that chat, man, because I'm on a different device.
Okay,
But I'm saying
he said Steele look bigger. He does.
still gained muscle mass in this offseason. I'm telling you, he got his core strong, he got his lower body strong, and now he's that kid that you picked on when he first got to your school, and then he worked out in the offseason in the summertime, and he came back and said, "You ain't gonna bully me no more."
Yeah.
See, still got that light skinned man chip on his shoulder. You know,
Oh.
I'm yellow, but I'm not mellow. I'm light skinned, but I'm not weak. On me.
See, you
Gonna
talked
pick
over
on
some
me.
people head with that. Y'all
I'm ready
listen
to
with the OC say he called the light skin syndrome. Listen, and
the
it's some truth to that. Let me explain this as Team Brown Skin. As the person that's on Team Brown Skin, I'm gonna even put on my clear views and explain this. See, when you got pretty boys like the OC and they come in, the first thing boys with brown skin want to do, see my boy got them big old white teeth. The first thing they want to do is hit him right in his teeth. Yeah, that's the first thing they want to do. So what Team light skinned guys gotta do? Think about your hood. They usually end up being the toughest dudes because they had to. Because them pretty boy light skinned boys know if I'm not tough, y'all go bully me. So it makes them twice as tough.
Tell you, got the chip on his shoulder. I still had nightmares about getting beat for some of them sacks, man. And you know what? Woke up every day lifting weights, doing drills, and he said to himself, "Never again, never again. I'm not gonna be the one bully. I'm gonna be the bully." And guess what? He's turned into a bully out there. The dude
He's
has turned
turning
into
it,
a bully.
and he got a whole nother level in him. So the OC and I, we got more tape, but we not gonna give it all out at once. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We breaking this down little by little. Cause somebody was like, "Boss, why'd you just show the Giants? You and the OC trying to be deceptive." I was like, "Bro, why don't you cut up the tape, and then I also do content on it? Because this stuff don't make itself. You got to break down each game one at a time. Because see, we doing it the way that it really supposed to be done." When the OC and I was watching film in college, right, and pros for the OC, they never looked at a few plays. They looked at each play. Pass pro, run blocking, and you got graded on it all. So every one of those clips was every one of the run plays and pass plays. And what you saw was an example of the OC grading each one. Not 2 or 3 and saying, giving an assessment. No, each one. Because, yeah, he stunk on a couple of them. He held a guy. Yesterday we showed that, and it was bad. He didn't get no flag, but he about clotheslined the guy, right? And we said, yep, that would have been, what did you call it, OC? A negative.
That would have been a minus.
A minus, right? But
minus.
then, if you look at his grades of each plays, you would have had plus, 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 minus on that play, plus, 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 minus on that play, plus, 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 good grade overall. That's how we was graded as athletes. So for people that want us to just throw all this film together at once, we're not going to cheat y'all like that. So the next film session that we're going to have is going to be against better pass rushers. I promise y'all that we're doing that, and it's going to be New England. The last one we're going to do is Bosa himself.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be fun because we also got to show his growth. And we got to look and see how did they really use him, because we know the rumors are lies. So we got to look at it and we go break it down. This is him versus Bosa. Let's see how many times he's on the island with Bosa, or was they chipping all day? Because the other times they've been saying that it's been lies, and we showed it. And when I show y'all the New England, you go see it again. That in New England, he was more so on an island.
Yep.
That's what it
No
is.
doubt.
All right, so we gonna go ahead and cut the stream, man. Did you have any final thoughts?
No, man. Just follow Boss Cowboy Sports, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You can also follow us on Instagram. You can follow me, the OC100, on Twitter. Give this video a like if you like content like this. Please share. Sharing is caring. Don't forget, if you can come out live, we will be at Walk-Ons this next Friday, okay? Friday at 7:30 at Walk-Ons this next Friday. So please pass the word. Come see us as we do a live stream getting ready for the Denver Broncos after this game coming up. We'll see you guys later.
Hold on, before we leave, Sadiqa said she wants to call in. Of course.
Of course. It is.
And did Cast the Cowboy say, I'm on your side, OC, team light skin. Play with us if you want to. All right, Sadiqa, call right now. I'm going to give you the number. Let me know when you're ready. All right. It's 941-940-4171. Call on in. We gonna get you in, Sadiqa. But hurry up, man. I'm ready to go. I got an appointment at 10. And I hate being late. 941-940-4171. Come on, Sadiqa. Come on. Come on now.
Get in while the water's warm, Sadiqa.
Ooh, man. I'm going to give you one more time, Sadiqa. Because I got to go. I really do. I got an appointment with a social media consultant at 10. Oh, there it is. Hold on. There it is. Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matter. Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matter. What's up? Oh, man. I think that was her. I'm going to give you one more chance, Sadiqa. Hold on. I'm gonna call you. See, that's how we do on Boss Cowboy Sports. We call you, man. We go call you back. Because you obviously trying to call in, and we all love you, Sadiqa. Every podcaster loves you, so it's just right, because you support us all. So we go call you right now. Ah, man. Call back, and then we out. Because I can't, I'm telling you, I got to go. All right, listen, Sadiqa. Hit me up on the DM on the next show. You gonna be the first call. That's what we gonna do. We gonna make you the first call. All right. But we always say this and we mean this. Oh, here it is. Hold on. Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matters.
What's going on, boss? How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up? Did you steal Sadiqa call?
I might have, brother. My bad. Did I dial the wrong number?
No, you dialed the right number. You shady person, you. What's up? Your voice better. What you got, homie?
Honestly, man, I'll be honest, brother. I just got in right now, and you were putting the number, like you were saying the number out loud, and I was like, hey, I want to talk to you about this anyway.
You're right.
Right.
Go ahead.
I swear, I put it on my kids, man. My bad, dog. I didn't know it was.
I'm messing with you, bro. I'm messing with you.
Individually.
No, you good, bro. We gonna get Sadiqa in. I promise you that. We all love her. What you got though?
Man. Okay, so like I said, I know you've been the stand for this Lyle Collins going to guard thing, man. And my whole thing is I was looking at tape and everything like that. And yes, Lyle Collins is a beast in the run game. But as an overall guard, Connor Williams is struggling. But I don't know if he's struggling enough for the tape that we have on both of them. Yes, it was from 2000. It was from a while back. But with the there, Connor Williams kind of stands up if you watch one tape and you put in Lyle Collins tape and you watch it back to back. So this definitely make the move for somebody who hasn't played that position for 4 years.
So, ask that last question one more time.
what I had for you was what I've seen from the tape is that it isn't a big enough gap between Connor Williams' tape and what he's put on film. Not just the Patriots game, because that was horrible, and I'll give you that. But overall, because La'el Collins had bad games too at guard. But overall, the gap between his tape and what he's putting on tape and what Connor Williams is putting on tape isn't big enough to make the move. So I have a problem with them saying that Steele should start. Now, if it's just because of like they're like trying to get a message across to him, like you just can't come back after being out last year and the suspension and all that, then cool. But if they're really saying that Steele should be out there, I have an issue with it.
Yeah. So you saying Steele is not different enough from Connor Williams? I'm trying to make sure I understand you correctly.
No. La'el Collins, like the tape that Collins put out at left guard.
Okay, I got you now.
Is not.
Okay, I can address that. You said the tape from La'el at guard is not different enough from the tape of Connor Williams currently.
Yes, to make that change.
All right,
not for somebody who hasn't played the position for 4 years.
Gotcha.
La'el Collins is the better player, and I'll give you that. But as far as the tape that he's put out there, mind you, it was a long time ago. There's not a great enough gap between the two of them for me personally, if I was the coach, to make that decision.
Okay, we understand the difference of opinion. Let us address it, and then we're gonna talk about that right now before we get off. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. What's your name?
It's DJ.
DJ, your voice definitely matters, and thank you for the call, my brother.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, first, I have no problem with the difference of thought. That's okay. But at the same time, I want to say, I think you're not measuring this with the proper amount of Kool-Aid, right, and sugar, okay? Because what you're doing is you're measuring a year 4 player to a rookie, and nobody is accounting for the growth in La'el's game. So even at tackle, I can show you where the podcasters, the current podcasters right now, did tape, and they knocked La'el at tackle for his hands, and quoted this: the same problem I had with La'el at guard, I got with him at tackle, which is his hands. Now, fast forward, his hands are better. They're much improved. So it's not an unsafe assumption to take that improvement also back to the place where he didn't have it as a rookie, which means you get a better player now. So if you grading the rookie tape of La'el against Connor Williams and saying that they're not that big of a difference, I'm not going to fight you on that. What I'm fighting you on is not considering the upside of players. Because did CeeDee Lamb get better year 2? Yeah. Did Diggs get better year 2? Yeah. When do NFL players make the biggest jumps in their professional careers? Between year 1 and year 2. But none of us in our analysis of trying to complain about the potential move back to left guard never factored that into the equation. That's why I say you got to add the proper water and sugar to the Kool-Aid. It got to be measured. So if we don't factor in his growth, we not being fair to his potential at left guard. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all might as well jump on the bandwagon, because after he get on and he killing it at left guard, I'm honestly, with a lot of people, not you, because your spirit was good about the difference. But a lot of people, I'm not going to be listening to them pom-poms. I'm not going to even let some people just go to the side of, oh, I love this. This is working so great. I'm like, no. You can't celebrate, homie. And that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be quick about this. My man made his own point, right? He said that La'el Collins is the better player over Connor Williams. So you made your own point,
Right.
right? We're not talking about La'el Collins as a rookie. He's not a rookie anymore. We're talking about him as a guy with tons of game experience that is stronger and a better player at the point of attack, at guard or tackle than Connor Williams is, and probably will ever be. Okay, so when we talk about Leo Collins at guard, we're talking about a guy that naturally really plays around 320 to 330 pounds and is stronger and is a bulldozer there, right? And you said it. You made your own point. So respectfully, thank you for the call. But you said that La'el Collins is the better player, right? You admit that. You agree with that. You said that. So that's what we're saying. He's a better player. And as it relates to Terence Steele, we just showed the run game tape. I think it'll be a good idea to check out the show last night when we covered the pass pro tape, so you can get just an etch-a-sketch of film, and then come back in the show, drop your comments, and let us know what you think. Because we showed the run game film, and but last night we showed the pass pro film. So if you go and you look at that tape, and you look at La'el Collins' tape, what he did versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers, so go back and look at that tape, and you let me know if there was any drop-off or any difference in performance between Steele and La'el. And if you can't come up with a difference in performance, then you are seeing the same thing that the front office and that film and the offensive line coach is seeing, that it's no reason to bench Terence Steele because he's playing very well. And that's it.
And that's it. So, at Boss Cowboy Sports, your voice matter, and we fight to stay loyal, never devoted. As you can see, even from this show, every now and then we go disagree. But this is the deal. The goal of this channel is to be loyal. And y'all saw that. Like, the first caller was like, man, it hurt to watch those wars on Twitter. But realize, when they play him at left guard and when he does great, remember who's the people that was fighting for that idea. Remember the people who was standing flat-footed when people was trying to be sarcastic, bullying, making all kind of fly statements on their own channels, belittling the idea. It's never gonna happen. This is Madden. Just saying all kind of stuff to insult the work that we put in. So when this work, don't forget. Say it was two guys, flat-footed, not tap dancing, not playing both sides. I'm not saying bench this guy, or I'm not. No, we were saying, yes, bench him. Yes. That guy is leading the league in penalties, and y'all leaving that out the equation. Because just like that caller just did, he talked about play. They never add in going back 90 yards. If you got 9 penalties, 10 yards apiece, that's 90 yards worth of penalties. This is a game of inches that you can win or lose by, and we are acting like we are content with giving up 90 yards in a game of inches. Unacceptable. So, I mean, it's up to Connor Williams. Stop allowing bull rushes. And then, how do we not have an issue with Connor Williams the game after he had 3 holding calls in the 4th quarter and a personal foul cussing out a ref in the 4th pivotal time? Oh, McCarthy and them supposed to be like, but you're playing, but you're a fighter. No. No, bro, you moved us back 40 yards in the 4th, and Dak and them had to overcome it. But because we won, people giving them a pass. Nah. Boss Cowboy Sports and the OC, like, because this is what people keep saying. We're good, but we're good. Our run game is good. That's always been
Good is the enemy of great.
Thank you. That's simple.
Good will always be
Why
of
would
great.
you want to get better than what we are?
Being fit, you know why? Because we want to win a Super Bowl. Guess who's the number one offense in the NFL? The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They lead in offense. They lead in passing touchdowns. They're the number one offense in the NFL. The Cowboys are the number 4 offense in the NFL. So think about those penalties and plays that maybe we would have made. And a few touchdowns we could have had. That's the difference between a championship and not having a championship. And man, I'm not playing games. We're trying to go for 6.
Yeah. And we got some more competition stuff coming.
Yep.
It's time to push back on Canoe Neal. It's time. Cox time. Yeah, we not done. We got a whole lot of people that we think need to move around so we can get better. I would start Boss Man right now over Anthony Brown, even right now. Everybody, but Anthony Brown, he's played good. Yeah, he has. Versus inferior competition. The person with the clearer upside, to me, you ain't got to agree. You ain't got to agree. But I would want Boss Man to have a year like Diggs last year, where Diggs was up and down but showing potential, and then we got the Diggs of this year. If we go ahead and steal the rookie reps from Boss Man, his next year is going to be like his rookie year. I'm not trying to wait 3 years to get Diggs next year. I want it now. Move around, Anthony Brown. Let my youngster get baptism by fire. Oh, no. We not done with competition talk. It's a lot of competition talk. Now, if Anthony Brown Super Bowl against these super receivers, I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to totally change my mind. I'm going to come back. I'm going to say, you know what? He just balled against Thielen and Jefferson. That is next level corner. But I'm not tripping on backups and beating New York. And Anderson was good competition. But other than that, man, that dude ain't win against nobody, man. I ain't hearing that. No, give me Boss Man. But that's loyalty. And we out. OC, don't leave. How he left.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters. Boss Cowboy Sports.
Shout out Sean.